So before starting this embroidery, I had not thought about leaving a proper border of cloth all the way around my hoop, which led me to learn about this method for finishing an embroidery piece off the hoop. This video will cover the materials and steps needed for finishing your embroidery using this method. If you want to finish your embroidery on the hoop or in a different style, YouTube has tons of videos on this topic. So just search finishing embroidery and there's a lot to choose from. In order to finish your embroidery using this method, you'll need 2 pieces of cloth cut out to the size you want your finished product. The cloth I recommend that you use is felt or something thicker than the material shown here. As you can see, it's quite thin and see-through. I was just using what I had on hand, but felt, on the other hand, will end up giving you a nicer, more polished look. Next, you'll want a thin piece of cardboard. Think cereal box cardboard. So check your pantry. If there's nothing of the sort in there, then it's a perfect excuse to go to your local grocery store and buy your favorite cereal. Also, this is worth noting, the cloth pieces and the cardboard should be the exact same size. The next thing you'll want is glue. Any glue that works with fabric will do. The most needed material for this process, of course, is your embroidery. And lastly, double stick tape. I would say this one is optional, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. So now that you have all your materials, we're going to start by centering the embroidery on the cardboard and the first cloth layer beneath. Place the first piece of cloth between the cardboard and the design. The purpose of this is so the color of the cardboard won't show through the design side, or like it won't affect it. Now, this is the part where the double stick tape comes in handy, as it will hold the design in the desired position as you begin gluing the edges. Next, you'll cut off the excess fabric if there are any. For the best results, leave at least ½ inch all the way around the border. Okay, so now it's time to start gluing. You'll want to leave a line of dots all the way around the border of the shape and fold the excess fabric over the glue. Clothespins or bobby pins are useful if the cloth doesn't stay down easily on its own. Once you've folded the fabric around all of the edges, leave it for a few minutes to let the glue set. After that, you'll take your second piece of fabric and glue it on the back side to cover everything that's going on here. This is why a thicker or a more opaque cloth is better. So we'll do the same as before, dotting the glue all the way around the border, then place the final piece of cloth on top and press down firmly. In the end, it'll look something like this. You can add a string in between the final backing and cardboard if you want to hang it, or you can frame it as I plan to do with this one. So that's the method for finishing your embroidery off the hoop. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to see more instructional DIY videos just like this one.